This is Hannibal here from the Hannibal TV with a daily wrestling news update. By the way, huge news coming regarding the Great North Wrestling event in Ottawa, May the 6th. Jack Kilby is putting together a hell of a card, and I think everyone is going to be shocked at some of the stars coming to this event Saturday, May 6th. Earl Armstrong Arena ticket information will be coming next month. Smackdown did a 0.6 rating. Pat McAfee, who is an extremely popular YouTuber, former football player, has done very well with WWE, wrestled Vince McMahon at WrestleMania last year. He tweeted out something kind of indirectly taking a shot at WWE potentially being sold to Saudi Arabia. Obviously, it sounds like they're the ones willing to pay the most money. He said regarding whether he'll return to the WWE, quote, "Baby girl on the way. What's that mean for my future with WWE? I love it, but they're allegedly going to be sold. Who's buying them? Do I want to work/make money for those people?" End quote. So people can say whatever they want about The Rock not being in shape to wrestle at WrestleMania. I believe Pat McAfee's questioning the future of working for WWE is also similar to The Rock's hesitation to sign for WrestleMania, then be locked into a match in case the publicity goes out that they're being sold to Saudi Arabia, just because it's controversial and The Rock really tries to stay away from controversy. I have no comment. I think the product would be more interesting if they were sold to Saudi Arabia and wrestlers would make the most amount of money ever. But I could understand why guys like The Rock and Pat McAfee might be hesitant for that. By the way, the Wrestling Observer reports that there were less than 500 in attendance for Impact Wrestling's No Surrender event last weekend. That includes comps. They reportedly had difficulty selling tickets and had particularly had difficulty selling tickets for the next day, where everyone that went to the pay-per-view was allowed to get free tickets. And they were handing out, I guess, promos to try and get people to come to the show for free. That included discounted merchandise, and they still had less than 200 people at the tapings. So that's brutal. Ted, good evening to you. I've only been to the Chicago airport multiple times where I like the sushi place there. Mike D, how's Piper? Piper's doing great. Mike is becoming a jabroni. Can you use kayfabe as a verb? Yes, you can use kayfabe as a verb. I kayfabed many people regarding the Billy Jack Haynes skit that I did with him at the WrestleMania in New York a few years ago, including people in the wrestling business that thought it was real for a while. AEW is not going to buy WWE. It's probably the two ones that we're looking at is Endeavor, the UFC owners, or Saudi Arabia. And Saudi Arabia has the most money and aren't necessarily looking at it to turn a profit, where, of course, it'd be great if it did turn a profit for them in the future, but Endeavor would want more of an immediate return. Mike, I'm glad that I got the Typhoon interview in, and I got your question in before the captain's little cabana boy, whatever that is. I don't know what kind of stuff they like to do together, but we were cut off again. Kevin checking in from Dallas, Texas, city that I like a lot. I actually wish I was there now. It's freezing here in Canada. Tugboat shoot interview part 2, more likely than not. And I hope everyone subscribes if they're not already a subscriber. And hopefully that Sid interview will come soon. He's called me twice on it, and I've been talking to him for like 2 months. But if he doesn't do it soon, I'm going to get another person. But he told me last Sunday that it would be in the next couple of weeks. So hopefully Sid's will happen soon, because I know everyone loves Sid on this channel. Ivan Hogan and Tugboat were friends. They said they were friends. And Tugboat put him over. Ken Patira is appearing on the Great North Wrestling podcast in a couple of weeks with Jack Kilby. So make sure you subscribe. Mike, if you pay for Jerry Sags, we'll get him. But that's the condition. Have a great night.
Thank you for watching the Hannibal TV. Please like this video if you